Okay, good morning everybody, it's Mike. Thanks for jumping on the call with me this morning. I got to thinking about it this weekend, and I think there's 4 things that we all need. You might say there's more than 4 things, but I think these 4 things cover it for most of us. The 4 things: more referral business, where they call us and they say, hey Mike, we need to buy or sell a home. Would you be willing to help us? Or, hey Mike, we want to buy or sell an investment property. Would you be willing to help us? Isn't that great? I think that's what we all got in this business for, is referral business. Number 2, I think we all need more time off, right? I think a lot of us are working too hard. We're a little too stressed. We need a little bit more time off. Number 3, we need more net revenue, net. What we get to keep, what we get to take home, what's left over for us after everything else. We need more net income. And number 4, I think we all want a little bit more security. Times are changing. There's lots of talk about a recession, about inflation, about a shift to the real estate market. What I think is a little bit funny about that is for the last couple of years we've been saying, oh, it's so hard. The market's too hot. There's too many, I can't get my buyers under contract. There's too many multiple offers and everybody's overbidding and this needs to calm down a little bit. And now we're saying, well, it's going to calm down a little bit and we're going to make a market shift. And you know what? And that bothers us too, doesn't it? It's like the old Louis C.K. joke. Everything's amazing and nobody's happy. If you want something funny, Google that, YouTube that. Louis C.K.'s everything's amazing and nobody's happy. No matter where the market's at, we're scared. So number 4, more security. Well, what I'd like to do this week, Monday through Thursday, is to cover each of those 4 points, because I think there are 4 things that we're all looking for. There's 4 things that we need. And today I want to start with more referrals, because I'm like you. Referrals are the best. And that's what we were all thinking about when we got into this business, that people would send us referrals. They would recommend us to people that they knew that needed to buy or sell a home. And then we would help those people and we would earn even more referrals, right? Okay, well, I think referrals come from 3 key areas. 1, past clients. Number 2, our sphere of influence, family, friends, people that we know. And number 3 might be if you have a niche or a focus or what I like to call a target audience, you could get referrals from that group as well. I want to start off with past clients this morning. So how do we do that? Well, one of the key things about past clients is you have to realize this, that at every closing you'll ever attend, you have 2 sets of past clients. Yes, you have the people that you worked with on your side of the transaction, but you can know with almost 90% certainty, watch how crazy this is. And this is crazy. With 90% certainty, you know that when you walk out of that closing room, the people on the other side of that transaction, the customer on the other side of that transaction, with 90% certainty, they'll never speak to their real estate agent again. Ever. They'll be abandoned. So out of every closing, you have 2 sets of past clients. And here's why it's so important. Like, this is critical. Because each past client represents 13 future transactions, referrals to you in the course of your career. Each one. So I'm not even going to talk about the other side of the table this morning. Let's just look at the people that you worked with over, let's say, the next 10 years. And let's say for the next 10 years, you did 10 deals a year, right? Little less than 1 a month. Just 10 deals a year. Why am I using that number? It's easy math for me to make my point this morning. If over the next decade you get 13 referrals from each of your past clients, which is the industry average, that's 1,300 transactions over the next decade. Think about that for a second. Just from your past clients doing 10 deals a year, not even from the other side of the table, because I know you're going to adopt them after this call. That's 1,300 transactions over the next decade, and you make an average of $10,000 per transaction. Folks, do the math. That's $13 million in commission income over the next decade to you, just working. Forget all that other stuff that we talk about, that target audience, getting on the phone, sending out emails, just your past clients. There's $13 million in commission income waiting for you there. So how do you do that? Like, the math is undeniable. Yet 90% of us, when we walk out of closing, will never interact with that customer again. It's mind-blowing. There's $13 million in transactional volume available in commission income, not transactional volume, in commission income, in money to you. Everything you want is just lies in your past clients. Yet 90% of us will never speak to our past clients again. Well, I think there's two reasons why we won't. Number one, we just don't want to. We just don't want to work that hard. And to that, I guess I really don't have anything to say. The other reason that I can think of is, well, we're really not sure how to effectively do it. Well, let me offer you some suggestions this morning, because there's so much opportunity here just in the referral side of our business. And I think the number one way that you generate this business, that you generate these 13 referrals per contact, is you just get really sticky with people. You just become part of their everyday life. And I get that it's hard, but that's really our job. I mean, I don't know what you have on your agenda today. I don't know what's on your to-do list. I don't know all the errands and activities that you plan to get completed today. But if this isn't at the top of the list, maybe we have our priorities out of line. Get really sticky with these people. How? Birthdays. And I don't just mean the husband and wife that you may have worked with. I mean their kids. I mean their grandkids. I mean their pets. You acknowledge them. Birthdays are important to the person having the birthday, whether they admit it or not. Anniversaries. Yeah, sure. The wedding anniversaries. How about the anniversary of when they bought and moved into their home, or when they sold the home with you? How about other kind of anniversary dates? Can you think of some? How about their first anniversary on their new job? Significant dates and events. Significant dates and events to them. Theirs, not yours, not yours. Their significant dates and events. Well, how would I know these? Because you get involved with people. This is a get involved with people kind of business, right? And you ask them, and you have a CRM. And all this information about these people is going into your CRM. And when you turned on your computer this morning, your CRM alerted you, hey, it's not, but it's Mike's birthday today. And you go, yeah, I need to be sure. Or if you're really better, it's Mike's birthday a week from today. Or it's Mike's wedding anniversary a week from today. And you reach out to me and you say, hey, Mike, next Monday is your wedding anniversary. Heads up. Right. My significant dates, the customer significant dates and events. You have a newsletter, which you're delivering every month. You have a weekly video message that you send out via an embedded email every week, right? You're making calls. Like, you don't call every past client or every person in your sphere of influence every day. That's silly. But if I have 20 work days in a month and I'm working 12 months, that's 240 work days, right? So if I called 2 people a day, if I spoke with 2 people a day, that'd be 480 people a year, right? And if I add this on to everything else that I'm doing, right, I'm getting sticky with people. And maybe I have an annual event. I don't know. Yours could be a summer barbecue, or it could be a Christmas tour of homes. It could be anything you are interested in and you want it to be. What's your thing? And you invite your past clients and people in your sphere of influence to your annual event. You know, this works the same whether it's your past clients, whether it's your sphere of influence, or I guess even with your target audience. Why? Because people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. Are you staying sticky with your people? I mean, if you just do 10 deals a year, that's $13 million in referral commission income to you over the next decade. Are you willing to get sticky with people? Many of you say you care about people, that you enjoy helping people. Let's find out. Get involved with them, get sticky, stay relevant and engaged in their lives. Use your CRM to help you do that. And all of this, folks, this is how we're going to go out and make it happen for ourselves today. Dial in tomorrow. We're going to talk about how to take more time off this year.